Is set to post its Q1 FY21 numbers, and this is going to be a tough quarter for the company. Looking at the current lockdown scenario, plus 44% of the domestic sales comes from the cigarette business. Now, quickly taking you all through the numbers. Now, net sales, we're expecting the sales to be at around 8,700 crores, down around 24% on a year-on-year basis. This is the first time since Q1 FY19 that the sales are going to be below the 10,000 crore mark. So, that is surely showing the significant impact of the lockdown and the coronavirus on the company. Talking about the profitability of the company, the profit is expected to see a 25% decline and will stand at only 2,392 crores. While margins also, we are expecting the margins to contract by 870 basis points and will stand at only 31% versus 39.7% on a year-on-year basis. Talking about, the main factor, that is the cigarette volume growth of the business, that is expected to see a 45% decline. So this is the first time, I think, ever that the cigarette volume of the business company is going to see such a sharp decline of 45%. So that is surely something that we are going to watch out for. Also, cigarette EBIT of the company is expected to see a decline of around 40%. Talking about the other businesses, that is the hotel business, which is severely impacted due to the lockdown. And, obviously, in this period of April, May, when there's complete restrictions on hotel business, and even as of now, hotel business is still seeing the impact because hotels have still not opened up, and there was only single-digit occupancy over here. So that's why we're expecting a 80% decline in revenue for the hotels business. Now, agri business as well as the paper business, both of these are also severely impacted and negatively impacted due to the lockdown. So these two also will be seeing the decline. In terms of obviously, the overall shine, what is a silver lining is the FMCG business. That is something that is shining for the company, and that's expected to see a growth of around 10%. Now, what does this FMCG business cover? That is biscuits, atta, packaged food. Even they have a health and hygiene segment, but that also comes under the FMCG business. So sanitizers, soaps. So that is something that has helped the business, and that is why we are expecting a growth of 10%, because this was mainly essential items. But FMCG business is only 26% of their domestic sales. So that's, compared to the other rest of the business, only 26% which was doing well. So overall, we are expecting the decline in the revenue or net sales of the company, while cigarette business was significantly impacted in April, May, and that is why we're seeing such a sharp decline in the cigarette volumes as well. Also, in June there was a recovery, but that was mid-June, so most of this quarter has gone only in the lockdown and where they've not seen much sales. So that is why we are seeing a severe impact on the overall business of the company. Now, in terms of what are the factors we'll watch out for, one will be update on any COVID-19 situation, the lockdown, how is the current status of operations, what is happening over there. In terms of any future pricing, price hikes in terms of cigarette, are we going to be seeing any price hikes over there? In terms of demand outlook for other FMCG businesses is something very important. FMCG business, we know, was seeing a good demand because it was packaged food, essential items, that was seeing a demand. But what about the other business? How is the recovery actually shaping up now? Is something very important for us to know how the company's business is going to do ahead as well. And lastly, any update on the capsule cigarette of the company is something we'll watch out for in Q1 FY21 of the earnings.